Welcome to Flaunt Basket, your designer silver jewelry brand. Stay tuned to the latest jewelry trends, look what celebrity wears what, and experience a great jewelry shopping experience at a very different level. People who are new here, let me tell you, Flaunt Basket is one of the leading designer silver jewelry brand, where every product is crafted with 95 sterling silver, and yes, you do get certificate of the purity with every product. What are you waiting for? Like and share, and guys, stay tuned to encounter the beauty of the silver. Today at Flaunt Basket, we get you exclusive collections of kadas, which is your for the occasional wear as well as your regular wear. Here we go ahead with our designs. The first design which we have is a very sleek kind of a kada, which has a sleek cubic zirconia studded on it, as well as at the center there's a butterfly design, if you see, which also has cubic zirconia. This goes very well with your occasional wear as well as your official wear. This looks very classy, very neat, and very it is very user friendly basically when you're wearing it on a regular day-to-day wear. Again, started with cubic zirconia, AAA, and all the products what we're talking about is all 95 sterling silver. Now this is a gold plated kada where there is butterfly at the top. There are two butterflies basically. In between your hand goes in and it perfectly sits at both the sides of your hand. Whereas one is with the blue stones and one is with the red stones. That's again cubic zirconia. This is again another design of the similar to the earlier one, where the kind of stones what we've used is very different from the earlier one. This is a milky stone which I used with a reddish peach kind of a stone, and the other one is greenish blue, where again it is gold plated. All the product what we're talking about is all 95 sterling silver. This is the next design where we actually have a kind of a knot, which is, as the design says, it is very sleek and it has a kind of a knot being crafted in silver, and the stone which is used is all cubic zirconia, and if you see it has a chain at the base. That means it is purely adjustable, so any size of your hand you can easily adjust it accordingly. This is again a very different concept where you have a pear shaped mother of pearl where with a cubic zirconia working on it. This again, it's an adjustable kada where people can easily put in hand and they can adjust it. It's very sleek, and you can wear it from both the sides. The back side has a star and the top has the MOP. This is a pure Italian kind of a bracelet, which is again plated with rose gold. This again is crafted in 95 sterling silver. These kind of craftsmanship is very rare, and normally Italy is something who is very famous for this, and it's very flexible as I've shown in the video. This is the next concept where there's a single stone, very classy, very neat for your everyday wear, where your the rose gold, it's a rose gold plating on it. It's a pure silver and it has a magnetic clasp where if you can see it can just get fixed on that. So it's a pure magnetic flask and it's a magnetic plug on it, and it can be worn for your everyday wear. This is again a kada which is again rose gold plated, where you can see there's 3 lines of stone studs on it. The center one has a bigger stone and the sides have a little smaller stone. Again, it's a rose gold plated with pure silver, and if you actually see this is the way how the jewelry looks, and if you actually see it is a regular wear. This is purely a Italian concept where if you see the design closely, it has like 3 links on 3 lines, where one of the lines have stones which is going from one side to the other side. It's flexible and it is very friendly to the hand, and it's very as I said, it's flexible, so size shouldn't be a problem. This again design is a concept where there's a tritone jewelry used, where it is a combination of gold, silver, rose gold, and if you can see it's a floral finish on a mat. This looks very elegant. Again, the stones which are studded makes it very attractive. It is basically it's an openable kada, if you can see in the video which I've shown you. This is another concept where there are 3 flowers, the rose gold, silver, and gold matte finish, which one of the petals have stones studded on it. The stones which we use is all AAA cubic zirconia, and again there's a kada which is again openable. This is an adjustable bracelet where you can see jaguar at the design at the centerpiece. You can see it is studded with cubic zirconia and the eye has a green stone. It gives a very different and a classy look, something which is very rare, and the kind of finishing what the jaguar has is very classy. This is again an adjustable bracelet. Sorry. Now this particular is again an adjustable bracelet, where if you can see there are 3 red cubic zirconia stones at the center, which is square, and it is again surrounded with white cubic zirconia. This is again adjustable as it shows in the video, where any people with any hand size can easily get it adjusted. This is again a Italian piece where you have a mesh kind of a concept, that is mesh chain of silver, mesh bracelets of silver, with again gold plating on it. If you see also, there's a silver ball at the top. Normally that becomes your top of the hand, where if you see it is very flexible. This is a rose gold plated again a mesh bracelet, where against it's all crafted in 925 sterling silver, which has rings of pure silver on it, and you can see it's very classy, again an Italian piece. So these designs are normally very good for your rough and tough usage. This again similar to the earlier one. The earlier one which you saw was a rose gold plated. This is a gold plated, and this is again an Italian piece. If you can see, it's a mesh work, mesh silver work with gold polish on it, and the rings what have been used is again pure silver with the rhodium plating on it. This again it's very good for your regular usage. This is an Italian piece where the kind of bracelet what is used is very different. Even the chain as the what has been used is not the regular pattern kind of usage, and there's a cubes which have been placed. It gives a very classy feel when you normally wear products like these, and it's again a pure Italian piece. So when it's Italian, you know the kind of finishing is great. This is more of an Indian concept, where it's a normal kada. A lot of people use it as a bangle. Normally it's a bangle as such, where it's a round colored stone is embedded in the whole bangle, where there's a combination of red and green, basically round. These are not rhodium plated, so it's normally the basic ones. This is again similar to the earlier one, where there's a pear shaped stones of red and green which has been embedded in the kada, and which is like a bangle which can be used. So this is a pear. The earlier one what we saw was a round, and this is a pear shaped, where you can see it's all these are crafted in 925 sterling silver. This is similar to the earlier design again. We saw a round, we saw a pear, and this is again square, where if you see the kind of stones what we've used is again red, and this is white. The earlier one what we saw was red and green, and this is red and white. So basically it's like a bangle which has a square red and white stones on it, and you can see it is embedded in the way. This is again a kada, which is normally there's an enamel at the top which has a kind of a round and a cube kind of a thing which is created by an enamel design of red, green and blue. These are basically a Thai concept kind of a jewelry, where the enamels being used are like that. This is again this is basically inspired from Pandora concept. In fact, you can see even the Pandora written on it. It's a remake of the similar kind of a concept, where if you see, it's a leather kind of a band, and basically it has a locking system, where the portion which is silverish is what is silver. The rest of the portions are it's a leather. So all these have a very different kind of a locking system. If you actually see carefully, you can just observe there are different kind of concepts. The earlier one had a heart. This is just like a total round and a Pandora written on it, the Pandora concept written on it. And if you see, the kind of locking system is also very different. This is one more concept of ours, where you have a butterfly. I mean, it has a piece which has a workmanship on it, where you can see there's a cubic zirconia studs on it and a floral design enameled on it. Again, a Pandora concept, where the designs are on both the sides, and the locking system also has again unique. All these pieces where you can see the metal is all pure silver.